Tens of thousands of Iranians took to the streets for another day of protests against last week's presidential elections. They turned out to support the defeated candidate, Mir Hossein Mousavi, and to mourn the killing this week of at least 7 protesters by pro-government militia. Iran's state-run Press TV broadcast images it said were taken on Thursday. The pro-Mousavi demonstrators are calling for a new election.
People are doing the least they can to achieve their absolute right, which is their vote, and are peacefully showing their protest to the world.
Some marchers hid their faces out of fear of the government's crackdown on the opposition. The protest, Iran's most serious since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, followed last week's election results that showed hardline President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad winning by a landslide. Opposition supporters alleged the vote was rigged. A spokesman for Iran's powerful Guardian Council, which supervises elections, told state media Thursday it had begun investigating 646 complaints of irregularities in the June 12th vote. The council has also invited Mr. Mousavi and 2 other defeated candidates to a meeting Saturday to discuss their concerns. Meanwhile, supporters of President Ahmadinejad called on the protesters to give up their fight.
These gatherings are illegal. It doesn't matter whether it's silent or not.
The government has clamped down on news coverage of the demonstrations, but Iranians have been uploading amateur video to websites like Facebook and Twitter to get the news out. Foreign journalists have been banned from covering demonstrations in the streets, and Iran's Revolutionary Guard has threatened legal action against websites that create, quote, tension. Now the spotlight is on Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who has agreed to a partial recount. Political analyst Susan Maloney is with the Brookings Institution in Washington.
The Supreme Leader is facing an incredibly delicate situation. He's facing not only a rebellion on the streets of really all of Iran's major cities, but also an intense amount of pressure behind the scenes from members of the power structure.
Khamenei has called for national unity and is due to lead Friday prayers in Tehran. Some observers say they expect the occasion to be used as a show of strength for President Ahmadinejad and to quiet the calls for a new election. Simkins, VOA News.